Morning, YouTube, friends and family. Have a crappy rainy day today. I had planned on riding my bike into town. It's only 8 or 9 miles to pick up my work truck and trailer so I could start storing that here instead of at our warehouse site. I'm double thinking that now. Maybe I wait until tomorrow or another day soon. Thanks for coming with me on my day today, and we'll see you at the bus stop. The bus. Now we have to drive 5 miles that way to the next bus stop. This is Caputo calling from Sustainable Structures. You know, I have had some changes in my business that will not allow me to do to check out your remodel job there in Hollowell. However, I have a great friend and builder who lives in Hollowell that I believe could serve you very well. This is Caputo calling. How you doing? Excellent. Just wanted to touch base and talk windows for a minute. The tank is rusted out, the oil tank? Oh. Is it leaking? Very good. Well, we'll talk again later tonight, and thanks again. I don't do many woodblock carvings for prints. It's really cool though, and I enjoy it a lot, the carving and the printing process. It's just a lot of fun. This is only the second woodblock carving I've ever made. The first one was for a Christmas card, and it was years ago, and I remember when I made that block carving, I wanted the word Noel down here, and so I carved the word Noel, and after I printed it, I realized I forgot to put the print backwards on the print so that it would come out correctly on the paper. And you know what? It had been so many years since I had done a carving that when I did this one for my maple syrup label this year, guess what? When I spelled Maine out, I spelled Maine out instead of spelling it backwards. So as a result, this print, which I'm going to send out to those of you that guess my name correctly, the state of Maine, the Maine word is backwards. Anyway, no big deal. That's what makes it, you know, a one of a kind. Let's do a gear review. I think that'll be fun. This gear review will be for the SteriPen. This is a water purification system that is totally awesome. I'm already going to tell you I approve, and I give 2 thumbs up. And I can't think of a better place to do this gear review than in the field. Growing up, I did a lot of camping and backpacking and hiking because my stepmother at the time was way into it. She wrote outdoor hiking guides, trail guides, and all that stuff. Back then, and I'm talking like ancient history, you know, like in the 1980s. The 1980s. We never had fancy purification systems and devices and gizmos. All we did was add a couple drops of bleach to the water. It was enough to kill everything in the water, but not so that it tasted a whole lot like bleach, although it always did. There are these little tablets called iodine tablets, which basically do the same thing. And then if you want to get fancy, you can put in a tablet of vitamin C crushed up, and vitamin C will neutralize the flavor of the iodine. 20 years ago, the technology changed. And when Andre and I first did the Colorado Trail back in the late 1990s, we had one of those pump systems that would pump water through a specialized filter, and it would take out all of the macroparticles and all of the microparticles, and actually would filter out very small bacteria as well, and protozoa and amoebas and all that other good stuff that you find in water. Not an ideal system, but one that people still use today, and a system that works. You know, Andre and I have become sick from drinking water, which we have filtered, even passed through the filter twice. So it doesn't always work. You don't always know when that filter is good and when that filter is bad. This is the 21st century, right? Shouldn't we have a better alternative? Stay tuned. There is a 21st century technology.
What is this amazing technology, you ask? What is this 21st century wonder that can purify water? Ultraviolet radiation.
Ultraviolet is the section of the light wave that is tighter in frequency than our visible light colors, which start at, you know, red and go to blue. There's more energy in tighter wavelength. Under the ultraviolet, you get into microwaves, and then you get into gamma rays, and then you get into X-rays, you know, so there's different energy levels through the light spectrum. The ultraviolet is powerful enough to kill, you know, bacteria and small-celled organisms. Part of this system is a microfilter pre-filter. Fits right into most standard water bottles. There's a second size there for smaller caps. This is filtering out macro particles. These are like biggish things that you would see, and pretty small things that you might see if there was a lot of it.
One quart, 1 liter.
When I first heard about this whole thing, I just laughed and called it some kind of magic wand. I mean, come on, really. You're just gonna stick that in your water, wave it around, and everything's gonna be all right. That was my first reaction. And in truth, that's what it does. Press the button once, put it inside your bottle, and wave around for 60 to 90 seconds. If you have a smaller bottle, half a liter, or a pint bottle, it's only 30 seconds. Is this going? The batteries are dead. I have more batteries. After you've wandered around there for 60 to 90 seconds, it purifies the water, which it does. And if you've seen my Colorado Trail vlogs, you know we survived off this pen and this pen alone, really, for all of our water source. But today I don't have batteries for it, so I can't actually purify the water out here like I wanted to in the field to field test it with you. So I guess really what it illustrates is the biggest disadvantage to the ultraviolet system is that you have to have charged up wand, or you have to have a lot of fresh batteries. A bit of a failure on the comprehensive review, but this is the best part of the whole system that Andrea came up with. And then you can pour it in. Simple, light, durable, packable. I think this is like half of the success of the system is having a dipper, a good dipper. Each set of batteries will produce roughly 20 gallons of water, 80 liters. Not bad, right? Right? And if you can buy them cheap on Amazon, then it can be a very efficient, very clean, very trustworthy purification system. So I give it a thumbs up. I think you should try it. It seems like it's the 21st century solution. I had two of you guess how old I currently am. I think there was a third person, but I feel like I'm missing somebody. If somebody else also guessed correctly, call me out on it. We'll check it, and I'll send you the special prize too that you saw me packaging up earlier.
Takes 12 minutes to get there.